Welcome to the Daily, presented by EA Sports FIFA 12. It's September 27th, and Greg, that is a big day because that means the game has hit the shelves. You can go get it. It's also a big day for some MLS teams, though. Toronto FC, of course, playing in Champions League tonight against Pumas.
Yeah, and Pumas coming off of a 2-1 victory at Estudiantes Tecos down in Mexico over the weekend. And Pumas obviously starting to find their form right now. Toronto, they're going to have some struggles in terms of what sort of lineup they're going to put out there. Aaron Winter is going to have to make some decisions because no Torsten Frings, no Eric Avila. Frings is suspended. Avila is out because of the cap tie when he was with Dallas. He's also without Terry Dunfeld and Urasowski as well. So lots of players. It's going to be a makeshift lineup for Toronto. They are at home, and they are also coming off of the win last week in Champions League. So they probably have some confidence, but I think they're going to have to play a pretty defensive game and let Pumas come to them and then look for the counterattack.
And remember, this is a huge game because if Toronto can get a good result here, it helps both them and FC Dallas to potentially move on. That game is 8 p.m. on Fox Soccer. You can check that out. And then after that, at 10 p.m. on Fox, is Seattle going down to Guatemala to take on Comunicaciones. And here, Greg, a tie gets Seattle through.
Yeah, that's all it is. 1 point. You hear all the players talking about it. It's like there is congestion in their schedule right now for Seattle, but just get a point and you're through. That's all that matters. And then you can relax when you come home and have to play against Monterrey. Now, Seattle, they're going up against a Comunicaciones team that's coming off of a 0-0 draw. Can the Sounders come out, take it to them? Because Ziggy Schmidt has actually said, we don't want to play a defensive game. We want to take it to Comunicaciones, especially early on, maybe try and get on the board quickly, and then they can walk out there either with the 3 points or maybe you just end up with the 1. It doesn't matter.
All right, Seattle is in the middle of this huge road trip, the longest road trip in the history of their franchise. So we'll see if they can get some results there. And Greg, you were on a road trip as well. You're finally back. We missed you on Extra Time Radio yesterday, but we talked about some interesting things, including the MVP race heating up with De Rosario's fantastic performance over the weekend. We gave our picks for the MVP. How about you give yours?
Well, I'm going to go out of the box a little bit on this one, and I'm actually saying right now that Omar Gonzalez is my pick for MVP. It's never been given to a defender. There's only been one goalkeeper that's ever gotten it.
And it's probably not going to be, but go ahead.
But I give my choice. I think that Omar Gonzalez, when he is at center back for the LA Galaxy, he is what makes them work so well defensively that they can go and get those 1-0 victories, those 1-goal victories that they've done so well to get this year. Because they know if they can keep a clean sheet with Landon Donovan, Robbie Keane, David Beckham, they know they're going to maybe get 1 or 2 goals. That's all they need. And I think Omar has been phenomenal at center back for them this year.
All right, on yesterday's show, we also had Brian Strauss from the Sporting News, who argued for Dwayne De Rosario. We also got into the conversation of the best all-time player in MLS history, and is De Rosario that player? Brian had a different pick for that, but he did say De Rosario was a close second. Should also mention we had Jeff Cameron from the Houston Dynamo on talking about the first place Houston Dynamo. Very interesting. Greg, while you've been gone, things have changed.
Things have changed for sure, but it's interesting also to hear just today Houston kind of coming out and saying, we don't really feel like we're in first place, partly because the teams behind them have games in hand. I also think that they don't feel like they're really playing well enough to be a first place team right now, but they're getting the results, and as they push toward the playoffs, that's what matters most, because the playoffs ultimately become about getting results when you need them.
All right, well, you can get that on iTunes or Buzzsprout. Extra Time Radio, of course, every Monday and Thursday. That's all we have for today. We'll be back on the Daily tomorrow.